Welcome, guys, to the channel. And uh, so I created this channel to talk about things that I want to talk about, and I wanted to talk about for a long time. And I used to comment on other people's channels, and so that's why I created the channel so I can voice my own opinions on things. And the thing is that uh, today's topic, there are a lot of videos that I have seen, you know, uh, uh, on today's topic, and people always lie, and they are like sheeps in a herd, and they they say things, the same thing they say, all of them. And that's why I wanted to talk about this topic. And the thing is that on the internet, sometimes I feel like that it has made us a bit dumb, and we see other people's content, and through that we make our own opinion, rather than we look at things and then judge. But we are very fast to judge people, and we are too fast to to abuse and get our angry, to get our anger out on people. And that's why I wanted to talk about this. And I wanted to know what where you stand and what is your opinion about the things that I wanted to talk about. So today I want to talk about Eric Ten Hag. And a lot has been said about the guy, baldy, fraud, a lot of things. He ruined our club, the players that he bought, all sucks. These are things that are talked about Eric Ten Hag. And what I want to say is that nobody is 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 right, and nobody is fully wrong. The thing is that if you wanna accuse somebody, it has to be the right reasons, and it has to be the right points. And in case of Eric Ten Hag, what we do is put all the blame on him, Onana, and the treatment of Dahia, and Anthony, and all of these things. But we don't spend much time, because we have a very short span of attention. And uh, we don't spend time, and we just go with the flow, what is going on the internet, what people are saying, and we go with that. But the thing is that Eric Ten Hag didn't wanted Casemiro. He wanted Frankie de Jong. And it we all know how it went. There were news that Eric Ten Hag was talking with Frankie de Jong, every now and then, and he was in contact with him. And then there were news that Barcelona wanted to sell him, but he didn't wanted to leave Barcelona, because he had unpaid wages and money. And his partner didn't wanted to leave Barcelona. They love their life there. So Frankie de Jong didn't wanted to leave Barcelona. And our recruitment, the people who were responsible for the recruitment, Arnold and Murto, they went to Barcelona, right? And they spent time there. And we all know what happened. They came with empty hands. And that's been the case. They were incompetent, and Glazer didn't give a damn who is doing what. We are just making to the top four, and they are getting money, and they are taking the money out from the club, and the club is in debt. So nobody cared apart from the fans, and the fan base is also broken into pieces. So the thing is that he never wanted Casemiro. He got, and when the recruitment party who were Murta and Arnold. When they couldn't get Frankie De Jong to save face, they bought Casemiro, who was on his last legs, who was aged, and Real Madrid got a really nice nice a nice amount of money for Casemiro. Then people talk about Hoyland. But the thing is that Eric Ten Hag wanted Harry Kane. It's a well-known thing that Eric Ten Hag wanted Harry Kane. And when Harry Kane went to Bayern Munich, and as usual, Marta and Arnold, they were up to no goods. They were pathetic at their job still, and they were kept at their job. And when they couldn't get Harry Kane, they went for Rasmus and still paid a lot of money for him. Rasmus was 30 million, 40 million at best, but we doubled that amount of money. Just so then we talk about Anthony, and that Eric Ten Hag bought his own people. The thing is that the recruitment and the scouts, they have a job to do. They are getting paid. So the thing is that they needed to confront, if Eric Ten Hag was being pushy that I want Anthony and Anthony alone, and then the recruitment should have said that no, we are not going to give Anthony. We don't think he's the right guy for us, and they should have done that. But didn't they? Did they do that? They didn't, and they stretched it. If you can remember it, Anthony was bought on the last few days before the transfer window closes. So the thing is that Eric Ten Hag made it pretty clear, because we were reading all those stuff, that he wanted somebody on the right, because Garnacho was too young, and and Sancho and Rashford, they wanted to play on the left. So we were short on the right, and that's the thing. Anthony Martial was not up to no good. He was always injured, and that's the thing that people don't remember, and they forget that it was not Eric Ten Hag who was making those deals. It was not Eric Ten Hag who agreed to pay those amount, and people accuses and abuses Eric Ten Hag for that. Andre Onana, when we were linked with Andre Onana, we were really happy. We were sad cause of David De Gea, but the thing is that we were happy with getting Andre Onana, because we have seen his performance in the Champions League final against I think if I'm not wrong, it was Manchester City, and he was Inter Milan, against Inter Milan, and we were really happy that we are getting this guy. He's really good with his feet, and he was doing a pretty good job with stopping the ball, and which is the most important thing for a goalkeeper, to stop, be a good stopper. But the thing is, but then what happened is, when he came to Manchester United, he was pathetic, and he, from year to year, he went from bad to worse, and we blame this to Eric Ten Hag. But is Eric Ten Hag is the one to blame? What were the scouts were doing? What was Arnold and Murta was doing? So the right thing is to accuse of somebody for the things that they have done wrong, not the things that it was not their choice. It was not it was not their it was not something that they have done. It's not if Eric Ten Hag was making those decisions, then what was Arnold and Murta was doing, what they were doing, and why have you given so much power to Eric Ten Hag? And so that's the thing, and you should accuse Eric Ten Hag that he didn't give chance to Ahmad. Ahmad was playing really well, but he was biased, and you might say that Ruben Amorim is biased too. But the thing is that Ruben Amorim, appreciates whoever works really really hard, and Erik Ten Hag was trying to, what I thought was make the hierarchy, the players who run the dressing room happy. He wanted to, because look at what he was doing with Rashford, you know and the thing is that what he was doing with other players. So the thing, the treatment of Ahmad was the if Erik Ten Hag had given chance to Ahmad, he could have he could have saved his job. And now you might say that Erik Ten Hag was really really bad. Look at what happened when he went to Bayern. The thing is that if you look closely at Erik Ten Hag, he is a disciplinarian. He appreciates whoever, he wants his players to work really really hard. And when he went to Bayern, Bayern sold a lot of their quality players. Grand Xhaka was went to Sunderland. Before that, Frimpong went to Liverpool, and Words went to Liverpool, and they didn't bought many quality players. So that's the thing. And Erik Ten Hag wanted the players to play in a certain way, and the players revolted against him. That's what I think what had happened at Bayern Leverkusen. And the thing is that you will say that you have to be able to manage players, because that's the job. You are the manager. But look at the news that is coming out from Real Madrid, that there are a lot of players like Jude Bellingham who doesn't appreciate Xavi Alonso. And Xavi Alonso is a serial winner. He has won a lot of things as a player, as a manager, and has done the unthinkable. Winning against Bayern Munich in Bundesliga is not a small feat. But that is how the world works. These players are spoilt brats. So so I'm getting away from the topic. But the thing is that if you want to abuse and accuse somebody, it has to be the right reason. And accusing Erik Ten Hag for the recruitment is not the right thing. If you want to accuse and abuse for that, you should abuse and accuse Murta and Arnold and the Glazers, who were running the club that way. Look at what has happened when Ineos came in. Ruben Amorim has a say, but he doesn't have the final say. He can't say that I need this player and this player only. Jason Wilcox is there. Vivel is there. So the recruitment team will decide, who is the better player, who will suit us, and who has, as Jason Wilcox has said in his, in the podcast, that we are looking for players, who has a good personal life too. So they are looking at those stuff too. And the thing is that it was really really bad when Erik Ten Hag came. Our midfield had McFred and Scott McTominay and Fred, and they were really bad. People have short attention span. So if at that point of time they were joke, McFred and things like that, people were saying this kind of things. So he from with that team, and they were there. Then there was the Ronaldo thing was also going on, and he went through that too. Then the Jadon Sancho, he had a breakdown, 6 months off, all those jazz, and the media are asking him, "Are you going to be sacked?" and all those kind of things. He went through all those things, and he got us 2 trophies. We shouldn't say bad things for the wrong reason. If you wanna say that Erik Ten Hag was bad, then if you wanna abuse Erik Ten Hag, then it should be for Ahmad, what he has done with Ahmad. He left him on the bench and things like that. But the recruitment, it was not Erik Ten Hag's fault. That's my opinion. And I let me know what is your opinion and what are your thoughts. And I wanted to create this video. I wanted to talk about it for a very long time. So yeah, let me know what are your thoughts. And thanks a lot for watching the video. If you did enjoy the video, if you liked it, please do like the video and please do subscribe. Thanks a lot.